What's up guys, Moritz here from Section Store. Today we're going to be having a look at how you can create a fully customizable Shopify store for your dropshipping product you should have picked at this moment already. So this is mainly for the design and setting up your Shopify store from scratch. So I'm going to be teaching you and walking you through the whole process today. So with the help of Section Store and the Glow Bundle, we're gonna be setting it up in no time. And after that video, what you should have is a fully functional Shopify store with the design of our app and a product in a really good looking design. So let's have a look at that. So that's gonna be the header page you'll be looking at. Your product should be here. For the today's example, I'm gonna be using this little party light bulb here. You have buttons here, little explanation bars. That's going to be the second section. So in a few easy designs, you can see the customer should be informed of what the product is about already. Here's a little brand section, so the customer can see what clients you've already worked for. Here we have this little customer slider review. You can simply add little images in here and a review text. I just left it on default or added some random stuff, but I'll leave that up to you later on. Then we have the actual product here. Frequently answered questions. So customers just know what's going on, how long the shipping is going to take, and whatever you decide to put on there actually. And to end things up, we have this little section here, a call to action button to motivate people to actually see what's going on. If we click on shop now here, we're going to be directed on over to the products you actually have for the customer. Click on it, and a little special one as well, which is also part of the bundle, is that little glow button to increase the conversion rate and directly take the focus of the customer to the buying option on this product. And down here, you can also add specific questions and answers for your customer. So the possibility to add a FAQ on a single product itself is also there. But after showing you all that, I'd say we would just get started. So first thing is we head on over to the Shopify App Store. Look for Section Store up here, install the app over there. After we've done that, we're gonna head on over to the Shopify development area, which is that one right here. Let's just log in real quick. Should be done in a second. Perfect, there we go, sweet. Alrighty, to actually open up the Section Store, we head on over to Apps, Section Store, and should have it here in a second. There we go. On the top navigation, we're going to be clicking on Bundles. We have the Glow Bundle right here. Click on it. For a pretty fair price of $49, you can purchase the bundle here with all the sections I just showed you. So you can basically buy a full-on customizable drop shipping store for your very own product for that price. After you've done that, you're going to be heading on over to the home area. I own the button already, so you see all the Glow Bundle sections right here. It's basically all the ones with the little swirl emoji at the end here. And what's also there is the add to cart styling button. What we're going to be doing now is add those sections to the certain theme. In my case, it's the Dawn Live theme, but I've done that one already. So just click on it here, install it for all the Dawn Live themes. After you've done that, you're going to be heading on over to the theme editor. I have it opened up already. Right here. There you see it. Here I have all the sections installed already. That's like what I've done so far, but I'm going to be leading it for the sake of this video so I can walk you through it and actually show you how it's done. And I'm going to be back in a second and we're going to start right from scratch. Alrighty, here we are back once again with a completely blank canvas now. We just have our product right here. And next step, I'm going to be showing you how you can install and implement all the sections I've just showed you already on the little default theme I've built. So we're going to be building around all the specific sections so you have your very own customizable Shopify dropshipping store. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's start with the first section. To do that, we type in ss-glow, so sections.glow. We have all the specific ones we need right here. Let's start with the hero banner. Drag it up here. First thing we want to do with the hero banner is click on it right here. You can simply change the text up right here. Let's say it's party time at your experience here. That is done. We can play around with the headline color as well. So after that loaded up, we can see it here, but we're going to be sticking to white for this video example. We can also change the size of the header as well as in mobile as on PC already. So here we can see it on the PC. Let's switch to mobile real quick. So you see that it's actually functioning. So yeah, but we're going to be leaving it on the default settings. After doing that, we're going to go back to the normal desktop version. To make things look a bit better, we actually put a product picture here. So we're going to be scrolling all the way down here. You can just upload your pictures right here. Put them in. Perfect. That looks fine to me. And what is also customizable is that little subheader text down here. So we're just going to leave it on default here, or maybe add a sentence. Your lights now. Sweet. So what's also part of the section is that little part down here. So we can simply change the text of that button. And change the path it's leading to. Right now it's leading to the old products path, which I'm fine with at the moment. So we're just going to leave it on default. We can change the size it has in the button, but I was pretty happy with 16. So we're just going to leave it on there. We can also change what is right next to it. That little button right here with the arrow, 50% off today. Let's make it 70. And it's also linking to our old products, which I'm happy with right now. Right next to it, we have those two buttons, which can basically give some brief information about the product itself. So we get 10K certified customers. Let's make 100 out of that. And the customers are still happy. And we get maybe 170 customizable settings right here. So those have a few customization options as well. So the number, feature, font size, we can make those either smaller or bigger. The little subtext underneath them is also customizable, but we're just going to be leaving it on 20. Maybe make it even a bit smaller so the headline stands out more. Have that done. Sweet. And there we can also change the padding of that whole thing. So we have a little bit more space underneath and on top of it. Let's just leave it here for now. And what is also possible is to change the gradient of the whole background of the section itself. So I'm just going to give you a little extreme example right here. If we would switch that to red, we would simply see in a second that, let's pick another one as well. So we will effect right here. Yeah, there we have it already. So that whole set of colors here is basically building the background of the whole section. So whatever your product is and what color tone it is, you can tweak around here a little bit and then reuse those colors as well for different sections. So that is that. But I was quite happy with the default settings, especially on that product. It fits the vibe quite well. So we're just gonna go back 2 steps and have the default one again. And let's continue with the next one. We can also change those global gradient colors right here. So it's gonna affect the button of that color here and the color of the border we get right here. So I'm just gonna be showing it to you as well right here. Maybe switch it to red and you can immediately see what's happening right here. Maybe let's actually leave it like that for this example. Looks quite cool. A bit like the Apple mobile design. Save it up and have a little look at it, how it's looking live. I'm going to be doing that after every section, so you can always just catch up on how we actually got so far with the process. And let's look it up. There we have it. First section is done. I am happy with that, which immediately gives us the opportunity to continue with the next one. Head back, add another section. Once again, SS Glow. And the next one we're going to be looking at is the SS Glow feature section. Drag it right up here. So it's going to be our second sections. So we're going to be starting with the whole block itself. So we're going to click on feature section. So the first little thing we can edit here is the first word of the main headline. So maybe change it to amazed for this video tutorial. Typo here, amazed by this product and fully yours. You can change the color of the rest of the headline here. Let's maybe make it a bit more bluish, which could look nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Also change the header size, make it a bit smaller. And we have that whole section here of explanation text. You can simply change up as well. For this example, I'm just gonna leave it, but I think you get the drill so far. And the color is also changeable. Maybe let's make that one a bit darker so you can see it here as well. Change the size of the description text as well, but we're gonna be sticking to 12. Keep it nice and easy so the headline pops out again. And we have the same button as we had up here as well, with the same logic basically. So it's gonna direct us to the old products page again. So shipping. What is also changeable is that right here. So the glow of those cards is customizable. So we maybe gonna make it a bit more blue to fit the color of the headline. Let's go over here a bit, updating life. I'm happy with that. And what is also changeable again is the gradient color of the headline, and it's also affecting the background color of those little circles here where we're gonna put in icons in a second. I'm gonna leave those on default, so it's pretty much the same color as that one's. Maybe change the top one to the red as well, so we have some consistency up here. Alrighty. This is like nothing final. You guys can of course do it as how you imagine and how your project should look like. That's the beauty of the customizable sections we're building here at Section Store. And yeah, let's continue with putting in the icons. I've uploaded some already, so I'm simply gonna click on here, select them. The icon size is customizable with simply changing it here. So you can see it got a little bit smaller, but let's all keep them on 30 pixels for this video. So delivery in no time. And the size of the text is also changeable as well as the color. So let's maybe stick with the blue here as well. So you can see we can easily change that up. Let's continue with the other ones. Gonna hurry up with those real quick. Change the color as well. Here you can simply click on the last color you just decided. So it's easier, you don't have to always type in the code here. So simply just click on here and you got it. Head back, continue with the next one, select an image. There we go. Party, and change the color again. And finish it up with the next one. Select an image. Star here. Change the color. And that pretty much leaves us with a finished section. Let's save it up and have a look at it again, how it's going to look in the live store. Give that a little reload. And there we have it already. Sweet. Let's continue with the next one. Go back to the section store. Add another section down here. Let's push that away. There we go. Let's go. And we're gonna continue with the logo cloud. So you can simply show your customers with what brands you've already worked for. Simply select an image here. I have a bunch of super random examples here already, but of course you can just decide upon what you're gonna use. There we go. Let's continue with the other ones. And finish it up with the last one. So let's put that one. And that looks pretty good already. And as well as on the other sections, we can also do some little customizations on the whole block. Like the logo cloud goes here. Your clients in one place. Sweet. We can change the size of the headline as well. So I'm happy with that being a bit bigger actually. And what is also customizable again is the gradient of that color here. So we're gonna be sticking with our red we used on the other ones as well. Save it up. And have a look at it again in our preview. And there we have it, looking good already. So we've already installed 3 of the sections and they pretty much implemented in no time, fully customizable, and you can just do it as you please. Let's continue. Add another section down here. The Essence Glow again. And we're gonna be continuing with our testimonial section. It's actually a pretty big one. There we have it already. Let's simply start with the block. After I show you how you can implement all the little avatars here and also change the text on that one. So yeah, first part is customizable. Our customers love the product. You can see here that is changeable, but we're just gonna be sticking to the default color. Scroll down a little bit, maybe make it a bit smaller. That looks good. I'm happy with that. The font color of the review text, we were picking the blue, so we're gonna stick with the blue down here as well. And what is also changeable again is the gradient color. Let's simply switch back to our red again. And we can change the glow as well. We had a bit more of a blue looking background tone here. Wasn't that harsh. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Blue purple background glow. And then in the next section, we can simply fill those review cards with content. First of all, we're gonna select an image, put it in here, and change the review text of the whole thing as well. So I was super happy with the product. And in a second, you should be able to see how it actually looks. Save it up. Yeah, there we have it already. Sweet. So for the sake of your time, I'm just gonna be pausing here and fill those with content. I think you got how that should work. Simply add the picture, add the review text. And I almost forgot to tell you, you can change the star rating as well, but we gonna be sticking to the 5 here. So I already knew you guys gonna be putting out a great product, so you can simply leave it at 5 as well. All right, see you in a second with all those little cards filled with content. Alrighty, we are back here once again with a lot of happy customers, as you can see. Let's save it up real quick and have a look at it at the live store. Give it a little reload. And down here we have it running through, working as well. And here we can see the product itself. Simply head back to the online store and continue with the next section. We almost finished. So let's just do the couple last ones. We have the call out section as well. Let's just do some quick rearrangements here. So we put the review section up here. So that looks a bit nicer with the product here. Actually, we're gonna wait with the call out section and put the FAQ section first. Just that one. Perfect, there we go. Put it underneath the product. I think that's a pretty reasonable place to have a little frequently asked questions section. So most asked question, of course, how fast you actually deliver. I'm happy with that. It's shipping free. Yes, it is for you legends. Perfect. Save it up. Have a look at it. Let's open it. To actually have a look at it, we have to open it in the live store as well. So I'm first going to show you how you can do some little rearrangements to the whole block itself. So the header of the font size is customizable again. The glow of the card, so we're gonna stick back to a little purple blue, and the gradient color is also customizable again. So we're gonna pick the red again. There we go. There you see it. So it only applies for the opened ones. Save it up and have a look at it. And the live store, load up the live store, give it a little reload. Perfect. And there you can see it. Also working. Shipping is free. Yes, it is free legends. Perfect. And there we have the default one as well. All right, cool. Let's continue with the next one. Quick and easy. Add another section. Let's go. And there we have the callout section now. Now we can simply get rid of that one. But let's click on it. Select an image. So we're simply gonna select a little icon for the top thing here. I think a star is fitting quite well. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm happy with that. We can change the headline as well. Right now it's pretty big. I think I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Also, the last little section of the headline is in our grading colors as well. So on top of the website. We said 70%, so we switched back to that as well. Special season sale, strike now. Say 70%, cool, looks fine to me. That little description text is something I'm happy with. I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller, but we can also change the color to that little blue we had there. I think I'm gonna stick to white. Brighter color looks better here. It's also affecting the color of the button, so I'm definitely gonna be sticking to that. Shopping here. Also linking to the old products page again. I'm just gonna keep it like that for the sake of consistency, and we can change the size of the font inside the button as well. Bring it back to the red. And as well as we already did at the hero banner, we can also change the gradient we have in the back there. So I'm just gonna give you an extreme example again. Maybe actually do it like that. Looks quite nice. Let's just keep it like that for the video. Save it up. And have a look at it at live store. And there you got it. Alrighty, easy as that. We already finished the first page. The last little thing I'm gonna show you is how you can also add the add to cart button at the product page. So simply head on over to catalog, click at the product itself. So that add to cart button, which can simply increase your conversion rate and directly add its focus to that little area here. And what's also possible is that little FAQ section. So to do that, we're gonna head on over here, go to the products, default product, and here we have it already. So to actually do that, so to add the FAQ, we're just gonna head down here to add section, add the FAQ, that little button here. I'm just gonna remove again so you can see how the default setting is looking. So the default one is looking like that, but we want it to look like that. So what's also coming with the bundle is type in SS, the add to cart button, #2. So we want to implement that one for this example. So here we have it already, perfectly working. Click on the button itself. So I can show you a few customizations you can do to that one as well. So the whole glowing mechanism is set together by 4 different colors. So you can simply choose which ones it's gonna be. Maybe let's make it a bit more funky for that example. Use some spaced out colors, or you can simply leave it as the default colors as well. But just to show you, there you got it. You get the transition between those 4 colors. You can change the font size inside the button as well. Also the border radius, so it looks a bit more round. So you can do quite some tweaks. I'm actually happy with that. I'm going to be sticking to that. Save it up. And the FAQ works exactly as it works on the main page, but here you can put in some specific questions as well. So I'm just going to make a quick example. This is a specific product. This up and have a look at it at the live page. So let's head to the main page real quick so I can show you the difference between those two. So we have the FAQ here with those questions, but then we click on the actual product itself, which should have the button we just added and also the question we just put here. And yeah, that basically brings us to the end of this video. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and you can now start with actually bringing your dropshipping idea to the reality and fully customize your first little Shopify store for it, and hopefully get a really good conversion straight from the beginning. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me and the whole Section Store team. And that was it. Have a good one and enjoy building.